Hello everybody and welcome to episode 27 of the Little Black Cat Knits podcast, a podcast all about knitting and crocheting and any other crafty rabbit hole I find myself diving into. If you are a new viewer, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I am your host Ashley, coming at you from New Jersey, where I live with my husband, my two sons, and my little black cat. You can find me on Instagram as Gatti Yarn Co, on Etsy as Gatti Yarn Co. I am the owner and dyer behind Gatti Yarn Co. You can also find me on Ravelry as AM Gatti. And there's a blog for this podcast if you just go to gattiyarn.com. I post all of the show notes and everything for the podcast on both Ravelry and gattiyarn.com. Gattiyarn.com, I try to find non-Ravelry links to patterns and stuff. That way, if you are not a Ravelry user, there's options for you there. It is currently Tuesday, June 22nd. Oh, hello, handsome. You want to come say hi? Say hi. Our little mascot has made an appearance. Yeah, normally I film on Mondays, but this week, yesterday just got away from me. And yeah, Bruce is finished school, so he is currently downstairs watching some YouTube videos. Paul's taking a nap, so I figured I would take this time to film this week's podcast. I did skip last week because I had to get a colonoscopy done. We'll talk about all of that in chatter and stuff. But I guess we'll just jump right in. I have 3 finished objects to talk about, 2 with me and 1 that has been gifted. And then I only have like 1 whip. I've just really been concentrating on like finishing stuff these past couple weeks. So we'll get right in. What are you doing? You're gonna lay on me, aren't you? And it's really hot in here and mommy can't turn the AC on, otherwise they won't be able to hear me. So you're gonna lay on me and make me even more sweaty than I am? Okay. Anyway, first finished object is my Iron Man socks. They are done! Look how beautiful. I actually just finished these, not even kidding, like 20 minutes ago. I was going to start filming a lot earlier, like right when I put Paul down for his nap, but I was so close to finishing the second sock on this that I was like, you know what? We're gonna push filming back a little bit so I can get these done. And they are beautiful. They're just vanilla socks. I knit them on 9-inch Xiaogu circulars, US size 1, 2.25 millimeter needles, and I knit them out of a sock set from Lady Pearl Designs. The main color was called, oh my god, why can't I think of it? I Love You 3000, and the contrast color was called Arc Reactor. So these are done. Like I said, I don't have too much to talk about today, so it's probably going to be a shorter episode, which is fine. You know, I've got stuff I gotta get done. I've got laundry going downstairs that needs to be folded. But anywho, the second finished object that I have, like I said, I don't have here. It has been gifted. I will put a picture in either here, somewhere. You know how it goes, guys. And these were the vanilla socks that I knit for my friend for her birthday. I knit them out of a skein, leftovers of a skein that I had dyed for my So Faded sweater, and then I used leftovers from a mini, and I believe it was Lolo Did It Wonka. I knit them on Magic Loop, US size 1, 2.25 millimeter needles. I used Xiaogu red lace, 32-inch circular needles. My goodness. I did 10 rows for the cuff, and I think I did 10 rows for the leg, and then I just did slip stitch, heel flap and gusset, and then 60 rounds for the foot. Luckily, she and I, and my husband actually, whenever I knit us all socks, I knit them all the same, which is great. Like, I didn't have to take measurements for her or anything because we were all kind of like similar in size. So yeah, that is all I have to say about those. Like I said, they've been gifted to her and she was very excited. She loved them. And it was funny because when I was picking out the yarn for them, I was going through like my fingering weight stash of like scraps and stuff. And I wasn't sure what color she would want, so I was being a little sneaky. And I texted her a bunch of pictures of a bunch of different ones. And I was like, which ones should I use for my next socks? Like, telling her like they were for me. And she picked the colors out, and then when I gave them to her, she was like, is this why you had me help you pick out that yarn? I was like, it's exactly why. She was like, oh, you're so sneaky. So she loves them. And yeah, so that brings us into my last finished object that I have, which is another pair of Shorty Socks. These are for my husband. Oh, I only have 4 minutes left on the memory card. Crap. Okay, we're gonna make this quick. These are for my husband. These are out of Wallflower Gal Fibers in the Fields of Hyrule colorway. My husband loves Shorty Socks as well, so I did 10 rounds for the cuff, 5 for the leg, and then just a slip stitch, heel flap, and gusset, and same thing, 60 rounds for the foot. And yeah, I knit these Magic Loop US size 1 2.25mm needle, Chiago red lace, 32-inch circulars. It's pretty much how I've been knitting all of my socks lately. It's like all I want to knit socks with. But this pair for my husband, and oh no, I've got a snag in my sock blockers. I have to fix that. This pair for my husband and the pair for my friend were my first 2 completed sock sets for, socks for Summer Sock Camp 2021. Okay, you know what? We're gonna pause here. I'm gonna delete some stuff and come right back because I'm running out of space. Ooh. Okay, I'm back. Now we've got about 15 minutes of time left, which is perfect. Okay, so yeah. If you guys don't know about Summer Sock Camp, it's hosted by Kay of Crazy Sock Lady. And basically you just knit as many socks as you want through the summer. It's fantastic. My Iron Man socks unfortunately do not qualify for that because I had started them way before Summer Sock Camp. So you have to start and finish your socks during the knit along time for them to count. So yeah, that is that. The last thing I have to talk about is my one whip, which will actually qualify for Summer Sock Camp. I think. I have to double check because I'm not sure if kids' socks count. I have to double check. But if they do, then this will count for Summer Sock Camp. Living in this pineapple bag, which is the same bag that Keith's socks were living in, is socks for Bruce. These are also being knit out of the Fields of Hyrule by Wallflower Gal Fibers because Bruce wanted matching socks. So far, all I have is the cast on. I think I did like 1 round for the cuff. I literally just started it and that's it. I think I cast on 52 stitches. I've never knit him socks before, so this is going to be like a trial and error thing. I'm using the Rye Light by Tin Can Knits just for the numbers. And then I'm just going to knit him a vanilla sock, like nothing crazy or anything like that. So I'm really just using it for the numbers for cast on and, you know, toe decreases and all that jazz. But yeah, I'm knitting these Magic Loop, same thing, Chiago red lace, US 1, 2.25mm needle, 32-inch circulars. And yeah, these will probably get some work done soon, now that all the other socks are done. But like I said, nothing too crazy here. I've really just been, I was trying really hard to get all the other stuff off my needles. I haven't gotten any work done on anything else. Like the sample I'm knitting for in the Musselburgh, that's got nothing on, I haven't gotten nothing done on that. And Keith's Harry Potter sweater has been on the back burner forever. And then my Like a Cloud, I haven't gotten any work done, and I think I realized why. It's because the cable that I have it on is too short, so like the stitches are getting really scrunched up, so it's just been uncomfortable to work on. So I ordered, because I have a Knit Picks interchangeable set, so I ordered both cable connectors and longer cords from them, and they should be here soon. So once that arrives, hopefully the Like a Cloud will get more work done. But yeah, I'm gonna try to, oh crap, I actually did start something else. It's a crochet project, but I left it downstairs. My husband's cousin's wife is pregnant, so I started a baby blanket for her. I'll talk about it next week because I have to break everything down when I go downstairs. So anywho, yeah, that's all the crafty content I have to talk about this week. I know it's not a lot, and I thought it was going to be more because I skipped last week, but I guess I guess 3 finished objects is a lot, so we'll call this a win. But yeah, I guess we'll jump into chatter and like life stuff. So like I said, last Monday I didn't record because I had to get a colonoscopy done. Everything's fine, everything's normal, everything's good, so that's good. Bruce finished school. Friday was his last day, so we are officially on summer vacation. Today it's kind of crappy out. It's like rainy and gloomy and gross, so he's pretty much been hanging out inside and, you know, watching videos, playing video games and stuff, indoor things. I'm trying to think what else has happened since the last podcast. My nephew had a birthday party we went to. I had to leave early because Paul was acting like an absolute lunatic. He's at that age now where he'll be 2 next month, so he's like at that age now where like he doesn't want to sit still, and my brother-in-law's backyard is not really conducive to a 2-year-old who's still trying to figure out how to like run and like not fall over every 5 seconds. So I had to leave early because he was acting nuts. He wouldn't even sit down to eat. It was an issue. But Keith stayed with Bruce at the party and he played with his cousins, and there was a bounce house and he had a blast, which is good. This Saturday is my other nephew's birthday party, which Keith and Bruce will be going to, but me and Paul will be staying home because her parents have a big pool in the backyard, and like I said, Paul's a lunatic and I just foresee disaster with him running around with that big pool. But what else? Oh, Father's Day was Sunday. We had a really chill day. We didn't even really go anywhere. We didn't really do much. We kind of just hung out at home. My car was in the shop, so we didn't have the car seats in Keith's car, so we couldn't really do much. But we hung out at home, and Keith requested macaroni and cheese, like my homemade mac and cheese for dinner, so I made that. We hung out. One of our friends who is moving to Wyoming at the end of the month, he's been hanging out a lot because Keith wants to, you know, spend time with his friend before he moves. So he came over Sunday night. We watched some videos, had a couple drinks. He's been over a lot. Let's see, Saturday night, one of Keith's other friends who he hasn't seen in like 2 or 3 years, she came by with her fiance. That was a fun time. But yeah, I think, what else do we have going on this weekend? Oh, this weekend is going to be fun. Monday's video will have a lot to talk about because we've got a pretty busy week this week. Thursday night, our priest is coming over for dinner. I don't think we're doing anything Friday. I hope we're not doing anything Friday because this weekend is, oh no, I lied. Keith has his friend who's moving, going away party Friday night. Saturday, like I said, Keith and Bruce will be at my nephew's birthday party. And then that night we have my friend Kristen, the one who I knit the socks for, her birthday party. We're having it here. It's her 30th birthday. It's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be 90s themed. We've got like a whole thing planned. And then Sunday we're actually going to the Poconos to watch a NASCAR race, which will be really fun. Yeah, and then I have to get into party prep mode for Paul's birthday party. His birthday is July 10th, but we are having his party on 4th of July because it's just easier because we know everybody's like around. So yeah, the next couple weeks are going to be pretty busy. We've got all that stuff this weekend, then I've got to get party prep done for Paul's party, and then to get party prep done for my 30th birthday party. My birthday is July 11th. I'll be turning 30, but we're doing my party on the 17th. So since Paul's the 10th and I'm the 11th, I didn't want to do my birthday party on his birthday because my birthday falls on a Sunday this year. And I want to do the party on a Saturday because more people are able to come, you know. So I didn't want to do my birthday party on his birthday. I felt really bad, even though he's only turning 2 and he wouldn't care. But, you know, me as a mom, I'm like, I can't do that. That's his day. So, but yeah, I've got a lot of party prep to do. But yeah, you know what? Actually, I do have to run back downstairs because I want to talk shop news. Because I have 5 new colorways in the shop right now. So you know what? I'm going to go grab that blanket and those yarns. There's going to be a lot of editing for this. I am just so scatterbrained today. I will be right back. Okay, back again. I decided to leave the crochet blanket downstairs. We'll talk about that next week. But I did want to talk about the 5 new colorways that are in the shop. There are 2 of each of these listed right now, and whew, I'm out of breath from running up and down the stairs. But yeah, so there's 2 for the Harry Potter collection and then 3 in a brand new collection. So we'll talk about the Harry Potter collection first. So this is Acid Pop. It's hard, like, because on camera it doesn't look as, like, this thing is like neon yellow green. It might actually show up better when I'm like editing. I notice like things don't look right when I'm filming, but then when I'm editing they look fine. So it might, well, we'll see. We'll see during editing. But yeah, this is Acid Pop. And then this is Peruvian Instant Darkness Powder. And this one actually looks darker in person than on camera. I don't know. But those 2 are new for the Harry Potter collection. And then we have a whole new collection inspired by the movie The Greatest Showman, one of my all-time favorite movies. So yeah, we've got 3 colorways in that collection. And like I said, there are 2 skeins of each of these on the shop. I can't catch my breath. Okay, so the first one is inspired by like the movie poster, the DVD cover, the song. This is The Greatest Show. So it's like midnight blue and red, and there's like a creamy gold in here. It's like really like, I don't know, it's not picking up. So it's not completely bare. Like this looks completely bare, but it's not. There's like creamy gold in there. I don't know. So that's that. Now my camera's yelling at me. I have 4 minutes left. Okay, next in that collection is inspired just by, you know, Barnum and Bailey Circus and all that jazz. And this is 3 Ring Circus. And then last but not least, inspired by one of my favorite songs in the movie, this is, and I am obsessed with this. I like I want to knit everything in this. This is Rewrite the Stars. It is absolutely gorgeous. I am like, I can't, I'm obsessed. I want to just buy like a sweater's quantity and like dye it up and knit a sweater out of it. But yeah, so those are all in the shop right now. And the camera's screaming at me, I'm running out of time, so I think that just about covers it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It sends me out to the YouTube land. If you like hanging out with me, don't forget to subscribe. That way, you know, you can watch new videos all the time. And if you really want to know exactly when I upload, hit the little bell and you will get a notification telling you that I have uploaded a video. Yeah, that just about covers everything. And I will see you guys in the next video. Happy knitting! Bye!